Assalamu alaikum everybody. This is me Sidra Rauf, your STEM education trainer. Today we are going to start with our week number 4, lesson number 2 and lesson number 2's part 2. The topic is the same, lesson is the same, an introduction to STEAM inquiry lesson planning, part 2. In the previous session, what we did, do you remember anything? What was the process? How did you make the lesson plan? How was your experience? So, before going to start, please pause your video here and write down your experience. How was it and how you go through with it? What was the problem and challenges you faced? And write down on the notebook. And then come back. Welcome back. I hope you have already written down all the problems and challenges that you faced in the your previous session. So let's start with the next session. The course content of this lesson is STEAM inquiry stages essential to your STEAM inquiries design process in order to better their project or product. Challenge of the paper ball run. Today we are going to learn about the challenge of the paper ball run that I will be showing you the videos. I will be asking you to some more interesting questions, and by the end of the session you will be getting an activity sheet and you will have to make that paper ball run project at your home. The course objectives. This course enable you to able to deliver STEAM inquiry stages essential to your STEAM inquiry design process in order better to project and able you to challenge the paper ball run. This is a very simple and very interesting session today. So let's start with the inquiries about STEAM. There are various ways to build a STEM inquiry, but the best courses frequently share a few key elements that help students to achieve their goal. That today I am going to tell you what these are, how they will work, how you are going to create your inquiries about STEAM. Students enjoy project-based learning because it allows them to use their imagination and solve problems by combining things in new and fascinating ways. This is how I want you people to learn. I want you people to inculcate your imaginations, your combinations, and your fascinating ways towards your projects, towards your fascinating things. So consider the following step as the foundation of your STEAM inquiry planning. Okay, we did the lesson planning before, but today we are going to learn the STEAM inquiry planning. The design process should be the center of attention. जो भी आपका design होगा, it should be the center of attention. There should be room for creative solutions to their problem. I understand in some of our schools they did not provide this room, but this should be the room for creative solution of the problem. Is like you are having your own planning, your own room means you should have a cushions. You should have a cushion in your lesson planning. Most of the school do not provide teachers a room to make their creativity solution problem, but you have to be with them. You should make your room of creativity for solution to the problem. I hope you get this. Is the problem to be solved based on example from the real world? You should check with it. Is what way are math and scientific theory included in the lesson? You should plan these things. So now important of testing reflection and important in the design. First vision will be there and the problem will be there. The concept, as I told you, your concept which you are going to give your student should be clear as crystal. Until your one child is not clear, you should not go for the next step of designing. Then they will design, as I give you the session, number one session, projects, which I am expecting from you people very soon, and then build and test and the product. This is the very simple way to come up with. This is the very simple way to go on with. This is the very simple way in which you are going to work with. I hope you get this point also. Now, in what ways are math and scientific theories including in the lesson plan? Pause this video here and think before reading this slide, before checking this slide. Pause this video here. and write the statement. Okay, and come back. Welcome back. Now let's check, and you can tally with my questions, you can tally with my answers, you can tally with my statements. And do not worry if your statements are not being matched. Might be it's something different, might be it's not correct, but at least you have tried. From the start, try to incorporate math and science into your lecture. For example, what is the theory behind the design? That you can ask in every project or projects, right? What criteria are students using evaluating their performance? What kind of information could or should we gather? What exactly does the information gather imply? What can we learn about our design from the data? These type of questions should be included in the lesson. So what skills are being developed for the 21st century skill? Now look at this. This is 21st century skills. A vast skills are there. Productivity, economic creativity, flexibility, leadership, careers, self-direction, self-awareness, financial, life, adaptability, information, health, media, entrepreneurial, problem solving, accountability, cross-cultural, learning, literacy, global core, innovation, communication, and so on. What 21st century skills, for example, are being cultivated as part of the lesson? So shared accountability, flexibility, respect for individual group, example of collaboration. This you should teach your student, each and every one. And this you should be developing yourself that every child is equal. No favoritism should be there. हमारे यहाँ ये होता है जो बच्चा ज़्यादा सवाल के जवाब दे देता है और आपको प्लीज करता है. Unfortunately, टीचर्स उसी को ज़्यादा प्रमोट करते हैं. They least bother के पीछे अगर बच्चा बैठा है, it might be more talented than the front bencher. So please be equal to your all स्टूडेंट. उनके साथ अकाउंटेबिलिटी, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी और रिस्पेक्ट का एलिमेंट रखें. अगर आपको किसी बच्चे पे बहुत ज्यादा गुस्सा है, कुछ है, आप उस पर शाउट नहीं करें. आप उसे क्लास से बाहर ले जाकर, बेशक बहुत ज्यादा हार्श नहीं, बट हार्श वे में उससे बात करें, उसे डांटें, उसे समझाएं, बट नॉट इन फ्रंट ऑफ द क्लास. This will make him boost कि yes, teacher is taking care of my respect, I will be taking care of her respect. Communication, the ability to express oneself verbally, in written or non-verbal. ये वो चीजें हैं जो आपने अपने बच्चों में डेवलप करनी है कि कोई बच्चा वर्बली बता रहा है, कोई लिख के बता रहा है, कोई डिस्प्ले करके बता रहा है. ठीक है, लाइक वीडियो प्रोग्रामिंग, प्रेजेंटेशन, शॉर्ट वीडियो, जो भी वो आपने उनको सिखाना है. क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व, द ability to communicate ideas verbally, in writing and non-verbally, same procedure. Creating, evaluating, recombining ideas to products to solve problem, improve something is creativity and innovation. ये वो चीजें हैं जो आपने सीखनी है. आपकी क्लास में रहते हुए ये चीजें आप इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे. आपने ये कोई ऐसी चीज नहीं है कि आपने बाहर से मटेरियल खरीद के लाना है. कुछ नहीं, बस अपने ही करिकुलम को, अपने ही सब्जेक्ट को, अपने ही सिलेबस को मोल्ड करके आपने इनहांस करके आपने 21st सेंचुरी स्किल्स के साथ, आपने स्टीम के साथ, आपने इंक्वायरीज के साथ, आपने पीबीएल के साथ इसको लेके ग्रो करना है. दैट योर चाइल्ड विल ऑल्सो ग्रो लाइक यू. आई होप दिस स्लाइड इज ऑल्सो क्लियर टू यू पीपल. So, is there a room for reflection and conversation? Like I said, many schools are not providing a room for it, but as a teacher, you should be able to take 5 to 10 minutes for the reflection and conversation with your student. Reflection and consideration of what has been learned and why it has been learned is an important aspect of the design process of STEAM teaching. यही मैं आपसे हमेशा कहती हूँ कि बच्चे को जब आपने पढ़ा दिया, इट्स नॉट दैट कि आपने अपने 40 मिनट्स पूरे किए एंड यू लेफ्ट. यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ एस्पेक्ट कि ये एस्पेक्ट कितने जरूरी है, कि जो हमने पढ़ा वो क्यों पढ़ा और हमने जो पढ़ लिया है उसकी क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है हमारे लिए. फ्रेश नॉलेज और मास्टरी ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट. Failures teaches new thing. Misunderstandings are clarified. And more important, what not to do next. ये 4 चीजें जब आप बच्चे से सवाल करेंगे, आपको आइडिया हो जाएगा. तो ये 4 चीजें जो नीचे मेंशन है, you will be able to answer your students very well. आई होप आप सब इस चीज से अग्री करेंगे. So now I want you to pause this video here and think for 2 minutes in which class you did this. And please be honest. अगर आपने नहीं किया, no problem. आपने कब इतना प्रेशर लिया कि यस अब मुझे बच्चों से बैठ के बात करनी है, उनसे पूछना है क्या सारे कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर हैं, क्या आपने जो आज पढ़ा वो क्यों पढ़ा और इसके पीछे क्या रीजन था और किस लिए पढ़ाया गया. प्लीज रिफ्लेक्ट कीजिए. नाउ इट्स योर रिफ्लेक्शन टाइम. प्लीज पॉज दिस वीडियो हियर एंड थिंक एंड राइट. Welcome back. I hope you all written the right the proper aspect and your reflection. So with that, I'm going to move to the next slide. How is the lesson assessed first and foremost? Make decision about how the student work will be evaluated. सबसे पहले आप ये देखोगे कि आपने अपने बच्चे का वर्क कैसे evaluate करना है. Develop evaluation criteria based on the educational standards connected with each subject. Consider what part of the project is related to each subject and what concrete record will use to evaluate. यानी आपने अपने बच्चे को अगर कोई काम दिया तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि which part is connected to creativity, which part is connected to the math, and which part is connected to the science, and so on. As I said, आपको सारे standards और subjects लेने की जरूरत elements लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. You can go with the 2 or 3. Remember to give the method as well as the outcome equal weighing. आपने अपने बच्चों को मेथड गाइड करना है कि yes you can do this and also you can try that way ताकि आपका आउटकम वेटिंग इक्वल हो. Place a 60% value on the process and 40% value on the product. ये आपने रखना है कि 60% की वैल्यू जो आपकी होगी वो प्रोसेस पे होगी और 40% की जो वैल्यू होगी वो प्रोडक्ट पे होगी. यानी आप बच्चे को देखेंगे किसने कितना क्रिटिकली किया है, कितने कितना क्रिएटिवली किया है, किसके कितने ज्यादा कोलैबोरेटिव रहा है, तो वो 60% होगा और बाकी रेस्ट प्रोजेक्ट आपका जो होगा वो 40% होगा. वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद द projects also, so you will be more be able to understand what am I saying. So the lesson planning checklist, ये lesson planning है. As I said, आप screenshot ले सकते हो, उसे रख सकते हो. Does the STEAM lesson or project cover content that have already been taught? ये आपको सारे answers हैं. There are common elements identify high quality STEAM lesson plan projects. This is what I am personally using in my school. As you can say, this is what I am getting from. So STEAM standards, simplify means core standards like STEAM. Check out the example grade 4. This is science standard life environmental unit, unity and diversity. This is how it works. See, everything is mentioned here. Does the lesson support an effective learning environment? Yes, of course. It's foster problem solving. And our student engage in choice provided. A participative environment is encouraged and sharing assessment and so on. You people can take screenshot. You can take their printouts. This is you can save this PPT. There are lots of the question that you people might wanted to ask me, but you are not getting the right vocabulary to ask these questions. So you people can go through these questions and you are getting the answer. That personally I am using in my school. So now I'm going to play one video, and this project you people will be doing in this week.
Hi, this is Dr. Ben Finio with Science Buddies, and this video is an introduction to the 2022 Floor Engineering Challenge. The goal of this year's challenge is to build a ball run using nothing but paper and tape that takes as long as possible for a ping pong ball to travel from the top to the bottom. The ball run must have an entrance where the ball first touches the run that is at least 10 inches or 25 centimeters off the ground, and an exit where the ball leaves the run that is at least 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters off the ground. Time starts when the ball enters the run and ends when the ball exits the run. Now, a basic straight ramp doesn't slow the ball down very much. It's up to you to think of various creative ways to make the ball run take longer. You've already seen that one way to do this is to make the ball's path longer, but you can also try making your entire ball run taller, or adding various obstacles, friction, or other features that can slow the ball down. But be careful. If the ball doesn't move for more than 10 seconds, it's considered stuck and you have to take it out and start over. After you have dropped the ball into the ball run, you are not allowed to touch the ball, the run, or influence their motion in any way, for example, by shaking, tilting, or blowing on them. Instead, you'll need to make some adjustments to your ball run or change the design until it works properly. Iteration is an important part of the engineering design process. There are some rules you will need to follow if you want to enter your ball run in the 2022 Floor Engineering Challenge for a chance to win a cash prize for your school or nonprofit organization. You can only use paper or tape to build your ball run. You can use graph, notebook, printer, or construction paper, up to 30 sheets total, along with one roll of masking, painters, or clear office tape, up to 1 inch in width. Other types of paper, like cardstock or newspaper, and other types of tape, like duct tape or packing tape, are not allowed. Your ball run can be taped to the floor or another horizontal surface, like a table or desk, for support. If you would like your ball run to be portable, especially if you are working in a classroom environment, you can use a large, flat piece of cardboard as a base. You cannot attach your ball run to anything else for support, for example, a piece of furniture, a wall, or a trash can. You must use a ping pong ball, also called a table tennis ball. The ball cannot be modified in any way or have anything attached to it. You can try this challenge by yourself or in a team of up to 4 students. The challenge can be done at school, at home, or anywhere else, but either way, the kids are in charge. Adults can help with things like obtaining materials, but all the ball run design and construction should be done by the kids. Your final score is based on the amount of time it takes the ball to travel from the entrance to the exit of your ball run in seconds, and the amount of paper you used rounded up to the nearest whole sheet using this equation. The final score equals 4 times the number of seconds it takes the ball to travel from the entrance to the exit of your ball run, minus the number of sheets of paper you used. Again, remember this is rounded up to the nearest whole sheet. This means that while you can improve your score by making the ball take longer, you should also avoid wasting paper. You can improve your ball run and try as many times as you'd like to achieve a high score, but you can only submit 1 score per team. See the link to the written instructions below this video for complete contest rules and entry information. Good luck and have fun with the 2022 Floor Engineering Challenge.
So I hope you all have watched this video. This project you people will be doing this week. Like this, at least 10 inches, and this should be the 2.5 centimeter, 1 inch. I will be sharing the activity sheet, the document with you people, so you can go through with it. There is an examples are there are materials are there, and you people have to follow this and make your challenge. Because once you're doing this, then you will be only able to understand the inquiry, the project base, and the STEM. So thank you so much everybody for joining in today. Once again, I will be back with my new session. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.